Hey guys, what's up? It is Kill Everything 32 here, and I am here with another episode for my World of Tanks on my Xbox One. I just want to say that I don't know how well this series is going to go, so I don't know actually if it's going to be a series or if it's just going to be some random plays and highlights and things like that. I still am right now showing off the American tanks. As you can see, I have not used any of these because they still have the orange star right next to them. Definitely going to jump into battle with these here soon. I just want to take a look at each one and kind of show you off a little bit of them. I did do so in the last video, but I'm just looking at them again to kind of get an idea of what you guys I'm going to be dealing with, as well as I will get to show you guys how artillery and tank destroyers work. You guys have already seen how lights work. I can show you mediums. I just cannot show you heavies until I get to, I think it's tier 5 on American tanks. Yeah, so tier 5, I'll eventually get to the T1 heavy, and I can really start showing off heavy tanks, but until then it's just going to be a matter of the light, medium tank, destroyer, and artillery. I do want to say that I can look at my active ops right now. I can tell you that Winter Warfare I can do, but I just had to win 5 battles, so I need to win 3 more, but I really don't want to. Winning my tank destroyer is my primary one that is active, and I gotta defend 1 or more base points, and I have to penetrate 5 or more shots, which isn't that hard. In either case, I'm going to go ahead and start off the M2 Light, which I did go over a few details with it, but I didn't go over it fully, so I'm going to go ahead and do so now. It's got the Guberson T10204 engine, a 50 caliber MG HP M2 gun, VVSS T16E1 tracks, as an M2D27 810 turret, and an SCR 200 radio in it. You can see its speed limit is 58 kph, acceleration is 220 horsepower, chassis rotation 43 degrees per second, turret rotation is 37 degrees per second, rate of fire is 89.22 rounds per minute, has a view range of 260 meters currently, and its camouflage is average. You can see that ammunition it fires is 1,800 armor-piercing M2 rounds. You see that it has 25mm armor everywhere on the everywhere except for the turret, where it has 16mm armor, and then that's about it for this tank. So we'll go ahead and close these details here. I can't do any upgrades yet because I have to earn experience points for it. You'll see that as I get higher, that'll upgrade the gun, the track, the radar, and then getting even higher will upgrade more radar and gun upgrades, and then finally we'll get up to the M3 Stuart, which will be the tier 3 light tank. But for now we gotta get 145 XP with this tank, and it has double XP for the first time using it until I get my first victory. That way I can get as much as possible. That double XP though only counts towards the match I win, so I can play 60 matches, not win, and they won't get double XP, but for the first one I do win, that one will immediately count. So if I score 500 XP on my win, I'll get 1,000 out of it instead. Which, tier 2s is actually really easy to get up to tier 3. Tier 3 is where it gets a bit harder to get higher, because there's a lot more playing involved the entire time. I'm probably, in this episode, going to do 1 battle with each tank, and then maybe a second battle with my most favorite of the 4. That way, I can show you guys which one's the best to me. I am going to go ahead and mute all teammates right now, that way you guys don't have to deal with them, because I can't hear them, but you guys can, as long as they're loud. So I'm going to go ahead and mute all teammate forces, and we're going to watch this timer count down. 3, 2, 1, and let's go with my light tank. Now this one should move fast. The Americans have some of the fastest tanks when it comes to light tanks, so we should definitely get far in terms of distance really quickly. I don't know though how well we're going to do in gun. You can see it's taking forever to reload because it has so many shots, which could destroy us in the long run if we're not careful. We're going to go to the left here and kind of look out over this field, and look overhead through the field by these buildings. If I take cover by them and use them to keep the artillery off me, because you can see they currently have 2 artillery tanks in the area. There's an enemy over there. I think he'll be out of range if I move up. Yeah. So he's outside of my firing range. That guy is probably outside of my firing range. So we're going to go ahead and start moving up through this field here, and try to stay as stealthy as possible. I hope that I don't end up getting shot at by enemy tank. Oh, am I outside his view range? Awesome, I am. I can sit here and shoot at this guy then. And you see, that's why it takes forever to reload, because of that widespread firing that this tank has. I'm gonna have as many shots on it as we can, but now we're going to reload, and we're going to try and move up while keeping completely undetected. Try to see if we can get a better firing position on him. Oh, we did get a shot out by me, so I think I was detected. Alright, now I was, which means 4 seconds ago I actually was. So I'm going to try and move up over here and help out our buddy here. Try not to get killed. There is a tank destroyer over there, and I think he's the one who's firing at me. Nope, that's a light. Our track was hit. Could probably move up on him. Try to move along him at an angle, that way I keep from getting too many shots fired at. Oh, track broke. Okay. Almost had it until I had 2 more shots off on me. So I have to just keep on trying. Go back now. We can try to use one of our other tanks. Probably we'll use the medium now, the T2. This tank will move a bit slower. We're going to go ahead and look at the details real quick on this one. It has a Liberty engine, a 37mm semi-automatic gun, M1924 as a T2 E1 track, T2 T1 turret, and an SCR-200 radio. The armor type, or the ammo types you can get is an armor-piercing 1937 round, a high-explosive 1916 round. I do not know what the black one is. I haven't actually looked at it before, but it's from 1935, so obviously it has a pretty good firepower. You see it has 22mm on all sides and on all sides of the turret. It goes 40 kph, 330 horsepower, 45 degrees per second, 36 degrees per second, 36.59 rounds per minute, has a view range of 300 meters, and has a below average camouflage. Its hit points are 155. So this tank has definitely got a bit more firepower, and just a little bit more health than T2 light tank. So we're gonna go ahead and go into battle with this one, and hope for our best here that we won't get destroyed quickly, and possibly get some kills. Okay, Wide Park, Rain. This is actually a really interesting map. Because the way it's set up is that the upper part of the map is nothing but an actual park, so there's a lot of open fire ground. And it's better for you to try to bum rush the enemy and get into the city, so you can kind of get away from the artillery fire of the enemy team and get a bit more of a chance to actually survive and take out some enemies as well. Go ahead and game load here. I think it's ready. Yep. So go ahead and do what we did last time, or mute all enemies, or all teammates, no need to animate enemies, because we can't deal with them. And you can see we're actually the only medium on our side. So that means we probably will get a lot of attention drawn to us, but definitely we'll have to try to stay away from enemy fire too. I'm going to go right and try to see if I can get through into the city area and kind of stay away from enemy artillery fire as well. And this one is a semi-automatic gun, so even though it has all the different shells on the side, it means it'll shoot faster, but it also will take a little bit longer to reload, and the shells won't be as hard hitting unless I hit it in the correct areas. I'm going to try and move up as fast as we can here to get away from too much enemy fire. I don't know if we can get past this bridge, we can take some cover behind some of these houses and factories over here. No, get over. Okay. Safe from that guy. Now I can try to pick off some of these guys right here. If I can get into viewing range of them. Crap! No. Turn on. Ah! Darn it. Of course it had to be a light tank that just had to come up behind me. Oh well. Just gotta deal with it, I guess. Move on to the next tank then. Probably go with the tank destroyer, which I think that one's a T-82, T-18. So now we're gonna go ahead and go with the T-18 tank destroyer because that match is way too quick. Really unlucky there. You see this one's going to be a bit more higher to upgrade, but that's because they also expect you to do a lot more damage with this type of tank, since it has more front armor than anything else. I did realize that I didn't do any details with it. I'm probably only going to do details from now on when I buy the tank, and then whenever I upgrade the tank. So, in that case, this one talks about supplies. You can get first aid kits to help heal your people if they get hurt, and large small repair kits are available for fixing up your parts on your tank. And this one we will be battling on Ensk, which I do believe is a German village, town, area. I'm not for sure. I can check a world map, kind of find out. It's kind of weird though, because some of these are actually real towns that you can look up. Go ahead and go in here and mute all teammates again. We have a lot of tank destroyers on our side. Only one medium tank again, so I think our team mostly consists of lights and tank destroyers with a couple artillery and that one medium tank over there. So I'm going to turn off the whole lock so it will allow our tank to kind of turn side to side without it locking it up on us and kind of screwing ourselves over. And we're going to go to the right, which is a bit more open area, but we can try to get some more fire since we have front armor is heavy. And I'm going to try to get over here on the right so we can hug this building to keep artillery fire off of us. I think right here will actually be just about perfect. Maybe back up a little bit so we don't get too much enemy fire coming right at us on that right side. I'm moving up and sneaking around here to get a quick shot. I don't think I get any shots off that truck in the way, so I'm going to try to move up a bit. And hope that enemy artillery isn't going to hit us. Whoa, okay. Keep on moving, don't stop. Oh, I got that enemy. No, this isn't good. Not good, not good. Well, that one wasn't too good only because we got a lot of side fire on us, but definitely managed to get a shot off at least onto somebody and do a lot of damage, so definitely not doing too good. But we can try to bring that up with our artillery. We have a T-857 artillery, which I'll actually get to show you guys what the artillery looks like in this game and why I think it's so weird, because I've never seen it before until playing on the Xbox One. So definitely be a bit different for you guys to see kind of like why I think it's decent but not the best type of tank. Hopefully the queue doesn't take too long, because I do have times where it takes 45 to a minute before I can actually get into a round, and I don't want to sit here for too long, only because of the fact of it get a bit boring for you guys, and I don't know what to really talk about if it takes too long. So you see there's 252 players right now in the queue, and you can see just kind of like along there how many tanks they're in, what tier they're in, and what class of tank there is. You can see that most of them are concentrated around 4 and 5, not too many up in 10, and you'll see that generally light tanks will end at about tier 5. So go ahead and try leaving the queue again and coming back. Oh, our medium is done, which means that round finished off. It was obviously a defeat because we got very little XP out of it, but that's okay. Try to get another round of T-57 going. Hopefully it'll go faster this time. We don't have to wait so long. Let's see. And hopefully this doesn't take too long, because I don't want it to be at the point where I don't know what to talk about. Let's see what I have in here. I think this one might be unavailable right away. Like I said, the queues for getting in on artillery are really tough to get going for some reason. I've always had trouble trying to play on artillery with it taking really long queues sometimes, and sometimes it loads really quickly. So hopefully it'll load faster this time, because if not, maybe, nope. Because if not, then you can end up sitting here for a while, and it's just kind of like, well, I've been trying to load for 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm still sitting here doing nothing. I'll probably exit this queue and try to get to another round of my medium. Oh, I have my tank destroyer back. That round was also a loss. So we're going to try to go into another battle with my medium tank, and hopefully I'll get into a battle much faster this time. Because if not, then this video may be cut a bit short. Or, well, it might not be cut short, but there's going to be more waiting time than it is battle time. You don't want that. You never want that. Come on. Find a match. Can't take that long. Come on. There we go. That one didn't take too long. Okay, requesting fire. Alright, we're on Malinovka again. And this time it's raining. I don't know if it was last time, because this was a tank battle I fought on my light tank and not my medium. Let's go ahead and mute teammates real quick. Yep. And you see that dude that is already muted before I had a chance to mute him was already muted before in another match. Go ahead and move on up here. And this time we're going to go on the right side instead of the left. See if that will help us out a bit. Try to get some more kills as well as keep them getting destroyed so quickly. So, hopefully this will help us out some. And I will say we could probably go strategic and tell them. We won't tell them anything actually. We'll just go ahead and move on up here. And hopefully we can find an enemy that we can actually kill and not end up being killed by, or get picked off by artillery fire, because that does happen a lot whenever you're driving a medium tank. Since you move a lot slower, enemy artillery can generally pick you off. So hopefully keep on moving here. I'll put on cruise control so I don't have to hold the stick up too long. And move around through this town. Oh, there we go, we got an enemy spotted. Let's see if we can get a shot off. I can't hit him anymore because he moved out of my range. Ah! Reload, come on, reload. No, don't want to get destroyed. Come on, no. Come on! Yes, got him! Okay, back up. Okay. That's okay, we managed to get a kill. That's all I can ask for. Even if I did get shot down by a light tank, definitely managed to at least get that kill that we wanted, so. Can't ask for too much. Can only do your best. See, now that our M2 light is back, and that round was also a loss, sadly. Actually, it doesn't surprise me too much, because that gun takes forever to reload, so I need to get a new gun upgraded for that as soon as possible. I'm going to try to see if we can get the T57 to work now into a match. We can only hope the best, of course. But if it does, I'd be pretty happy, because then I can actually get to play with it and show you guys what it looks like to use an artillery tank instead of using a normal tank. I'm not quite for sure if it'll load or not. I really hope it does. Just have to see here. Hopefully. Maybe not. I'm really hoping it does. Let's see. I'm not for sure now. I'm really hoping it worked, but man, yep, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and mute. Talking teammates again. There we go. I am actually the only artillery on my side, so that's interesting. You see, this is why artillery is weird in this game, because it's got such a different view range compared to other tanks that it just kind of is baffling. We're going to have to go ahead and move up, only because of the fact that my artillery fire doesn't reach that long of a range, and we want to be able to support our teammates as much as possible. So I'll probably move up just to the edge of this lake, or the edge of this road here, right to where it comes to a T, so we can get a better firing range on any enemies that might be in the area. Stop about right here. And just get a feel for how far the range is. You can see that my range is about 520 meters in total. So hopefully we can try to pick off some enemies here at that range. And hope that, there we go. We gotta feel like got a shot off on him. Zoom down. Let it slowly close in. And hopefully he doesn't move too much. Fire ahead of him just a little bit. No, he stopped. Oh man, that sucks. That guy's out of range. This guy has a shot obstructed. Try to turn on this way. This guy's in range. You got about 1.9 seconds. And I need to fire ahead. 1.7. Oh, close. Alright, we need to look for a non-moving target here. Maybe this guy will do perfectly, actually. Maybe not. Now he's gonna start moving. Go ahead and zoom in here. Let the gun just narrow down just a little bit more, and shoot. And we got a hit on his track. Not much damage anywhere else. Gonna let it zoom in again. Shoot. And we got a miss. I hit the tank right next to him. Gonna take one more shot maybe again, see if he's there. I actually just destroyed him. So that's good. Took out the enemy. Right where he was at. And that guy is out of range. I think that tank destroyer is out of range, or shot is obstructed. He's just beyond my reach. Oh no. Enemy light tank. He's probably gonna kill me. Yep. Alright, that's okay. We got a tank taken out. Then I got to show off the tank that I was using, so it definitely worked out okay. That battle, I can't ask for too much else because beggars can't be choosers. So I'm going to use all of them. I'm probably going to go into another battle real quick just with the M2 light to try to get him a little bit higher and upgrades at least and get that new gun before I go completely insane and hope for the best. And we got that battle really quickly there. Okay. And now we've got it loaded and ready to go. I'll go ahead and mute all teammates again. I don't think anybody in this one's actually talking, but just want to be safe. and not do too much. Go ahead and move on up here. Let's swing around that fence. We're probably gonna go to the left side. You see, this is a Providence map, which I played during my T1 Cunningham, while a lot of guys are trying to snipe across the map. When you get this high in tier, well, tier 2 at least, not so many people do that. They more tend to stick to the upper parts of the map, or towards the lower parts of the map, which is really different. You see now that they're already kind of flooding in down there. We got a tank that's holding still. There we go. And I just destroyed him, no problem. Oh, we got detected, come on. Ah, what happened? Oh, my teammate ran me. That was nice. Move. Come on, move. Don't want to die here. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Going for it. Gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here, come on. Good thing I'm in a light tank and I'm moving quickly. I don't think I'll get shot at too much. You know, I'm not quite close to dying yet. I really don't. Oh no, no, back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up. Don't want to die. Move, move, move. Go forward now. Come on. No, got my truck damage. Okay, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Come on. Go left. Got hit again. Don't want to die. Come on. I can do it. Actually, I'm really surprised I'm still alive right now. I'm doing a lot of avoiding here. From multiple enemies, actually. Slowing down. No, 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 come on. Ah, almost lived. We almost got to the safe point to where we wouldn't get fired too much at. And got taken out by the enemy tank destroyer. So. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see what happens here. So my T57 round we ended up losing, sadly. Didn't get as much done as I wanted to here in this map, or matches, but I was really hoping that I'd at least get one victory. It looks like I was pretty unsuccessful in getting that done. So, I guess with a little bit of time I can go over what it looks like to customize your tank, and you can either put your camouflage on your tank from the different years that it was in active duty. And generally you get winter camouflages. There's regular jungle style, tropicals, desert camouflage, and then urban camouflage, which you use like around buildings as well. And this helps kind of take away your. You can also get inscriptions, like names to the tanks, like I can name my Tornado or Devastator, Firefly, etc., etc. You can also get an emblem from different things such as animals. You get eagle, different types of voles, more eagles. It'd be cool if they had a crow on here. I actually don't know if they do because I've never looked at all of them, but if they would have a crow, that'd be cool. You can get military ones such as flags, emblems. You see it only applies to one area, sadly, but that's okay. And kind of just adds a little bit more customization. You can get miscellaneous, different emblems as well. Kind of more for the fun side of it, like a red hot chili pepper, a grenade, different cards, and then you can also get your nation's flag, such as flag of Russia, and things like that. And this also, I have to make a statement, this is both current and non-current flags. So some of these may be different from flags now in today's world. I don't know how many of these are actually there though, so I might not go ahead and scroll through all those. But that's just kind of like a little bit of customization that you can do with your tanks, and have a little bit of fun with it. Kind of make your tank your own more kind of stylish tank that's kind of more like yours, instead of being something like a normal tank. I don't do customizations; they cost money. You don't get them forever. It's just for a limited amount of time. But in either case, it just kind of gives you an idea what you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and end that episode here, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, even if there wasn't too much action like I hoped there would be. I definitely hope that the next one I do, there will be a bit more action, a bit more stuff for you guys to watch, a bit more fun, until then, I'm gonna get 2 more episodes probably made tonight after this one, which will probably be one within How to Survive Storm Warning Edition, which is a zombie game that will show off, and then possibly a little bit of Black Ops 3 or Fallout 4 or one other game. I cannot think of it right off the top of my head, but if I were to look, I could probably tell you, but I'm gonna go ahead and just end this episode now. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys